What? You can't hear? Now your mic doesn't work?
It does.
You just trying to fuck with me? Didn't work. I knew you were pulling that shit. Nice try, though.
Hey.
All right.
There is a hoot owl on the screen. It's special.
We're here. Fresh, come on in.
Yeah.
We already killed our 15 minutes where you're off screen.
You're supposed to hide me, Gizzards, too, so they don't know I'm here. They don't know who the super secret special guest is.
You were hidden. You were hidden. But I figure, what's the point at this point? All right. So, welcome, everybody. I had a last-minute technical difficulty. That was wonderful. Not too wonderful. Hopefully, everything's working now.
Yeah.
Right?
Stuff her up your butt.
Right. Everybody give me a quick sound check. Can everybody hear everybody?
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, can everybody hear everybody?
This is my normal voice.
This is
my whispering.
This is my normal voice.
And I whisper too, Liva.
And this is my whisper. Okay.
This is my creepy
So,
shit.
somebody in the next 30 seconds, let me know. Good? We're going to go for it. A little low volume.
How about me? Am I loud?
La la la.
Don't worry, I can take care of that.
I don't think they're talking about you, Fresh.
They are talking about me.
Are they? I think you sound fine.
Fresh is a little low volume.
Okay.
There you go. That should be better.
Jay Jerry says it sounds
All
good.
right. Oh, man. This is just like the never-ending saga of trying to run a show. Why? Why?
Are we better now? Are we better now?
I'll just scoot closer to the microphone like this. How's this?
Yeah, that's good.
And then I'll take some hits off my vape.
That's good. All right, we're all good. So, hi everybody. Happy Friday. Let's see who's here. Rufini's is here. Vape Taurus, Anthony Fuck Yeah Vape is here. Chesney Agloya. It's me, dude. Kenny B. Jerry Lawrence. Jerry. Boy, dyslexia much? John A is here. And G-Matt. And who else? Chromish. Scotta. Bones the Scotta. Crazy Face McGee is here. I'll be darned.
He's a good guy.
Where's Addy Tooney? He probably gave up 13 minutes ago. He's like, all right, screw this. Gate Boule. And Adam Plarzik. Dustin Singer. All right. Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Vapin' Raven is here. Fuck yourself is what he says. I already fucked myself by coming on to do this show tonight. So, I didn't really have a whole lot. I was kind of trying to get a last-second special huge guest in light of the fact that I had all these technical difficulties right before the show. I'm almost glad that he couldn't make it, because that would have been a lot of added stress. Since it's just my buddies in here, it's not so bad. They were very, very helpful. They tried to help me remain calm. They gave me suggestions, yes. Deep breathing exercises. And eventually we got it sorted, because what was happening is my mic wasn't working to start the show at all. Kaput. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that explanation out of the way,
Yeah.
so how do you feel?
All right.
Pretty good.
Good.
All right.
Fucking Friday.
Did you hit any potholes fresh on your way to work?
Mm-mm.
That's good.
No, I was good. Saw Deadpool 2 last night.
Yeah, you're a movie guy. You go to all the premieres.
I do.
You're
For the
like,
comic
I gotta go on the first night.
I love going the first night.
Why is it extra special to go the very first night?
You get genuine crowd reactions. You know, people aren't talking over the movie. Everybody's actually there to see the movie.
I'll buy that.
I just always enjoy it more. People can't spoil me if I see it the first night. Then I'm the spoiler.
Right. That's a good point too. You can't get spoiled if you went to the very first showing.
Yeah.
So I don't really want you to spoil it for us. What's up, Hardy Har Har?
The bad thing about Giz running the show is that he hardly ever looks at chat. So I gotta catch a. We got 800 people saying fresh, and we are still low in volume.
They're still low volume.
That means
Conversation out there.
That means your mic volume needs to come down, Gizzards, too, so that you match us.
Mine is retarded by a factor of -7 already.
Well, you just go into Zoom's audio settings and just turn it down just a little bit.
Zoom's audio settings?
Yeah, Zoom's audio settings.
Oh, okay.
Just bring it back just a little.
Oh boy, here we go.
How's that?
So, Life, tell us about your day. Why you find that? Not
my days have been nothing but dealing with Spain, where I wake up in the morning at 5 and at 6 o'clock I have a call from Spain where we're deploying lots of computers, and they all need here, I'm gonna get closer, where they all need software. Maybe that's loud enough for everybody, and maybe I'm clipping, but at least maybe people will hear. So I've had lots of stress this week, and I had a baseball game with my son, and we had a concert, and no time for anything else fun. So I've got this pink grapefruit water combination with some vodka.
That's awesome. I'm about to go let you guys take over. I'm going to go drink whiskey.
Now you're really low, Gizzards, too.
Well, you told me to turn it down.
You went way low, man.
I don't know. Now you want me to go back in and turn it back up? Jeez.
Okay, on Banana, is the desktop audio, where is that in Banana?
It's turned down.
Okay. Because we're coming through your desktop audio.
Okay. Ta-da! How's that?
How about now? Am I blowing out eardrums now?
Are we good now, everybody? Hello, 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Hello, hello.
How's that? Take that, you dirty rat. Oh God, we all match now. Is that amazing?
What's up? Hi.
Now we're all too loud.
Now we're way.
Now it's up to you guys, the audience, to turn your volume down.
Turn it
Now
down.
we're
That's
killing 'em.
good.
Now we're killing them. Is anybody wearing headphones? All right, leave it alone. Oh God. Is it time for outros yet?
It was a good show, everybody. Good show.
Yeah,
Vapadori liquid.
this is painful.
Guess it's too low now.
Awesome.
No, do your Zoom setting. Your Zoom setting. Just do the Zoom setting that you changed.
Because I turned it way down.
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
I can almost do it.
I think this show is just an audio video test.
Just think of it as a test run to get everything back to where it's supposed to be, guys.
How's that? Is that louder?
Much better.
Good.
Much better now, Gizzards, too.
Beautiful. Check. Check 1. Check 2.
There's Addie Tooney in the
Oh
comments.
my god. There's Addie Tooney. Alright. Let's get a big thumbs up from Addie Tooney that he can hear me now. Hopefully.
He called it both times, though. Just so you're aware, he called exactly what was going on both times.
I know. He's an idiot savant.
Did you just call Addie Tooney an idiot?
No, an idiot savant. That means he's really
You
smart.
heard him, Addie Tooney. You heard him right there.
Okay. So, what did I do today? Oh, I spent an hour on hold with credit card company on one of those little Muzak things where they're going, "You're next in line. Please be patient." Muzak, Muzak, Muzak. "You're next in line. Please be patient." 50 minutes, and then it came on and said, "We're closed for the day. Call us back."
Oh, shit.
And this was at 11 o'clock this morning. I'm like, how can you be closed for the day? Oh,
and now Gizzard has to buy a new phone.
Man. So that was, I don't know. The only thing that could cheer me up today was this.
You put your hand in the garbage disposal.
I did.
Now they're just picking on you.
You're still a tad too low.
Oh my God, no, he's not.
He's
He's loud in my ear.
He's fine. Gizzard Stew's fine just where he's at.
I think it's good. Well, this has really been a disappointing start to Friday night, but I'm sure that the next hour will be better.
Nice
So,
and- I had plenty of time to relax.
relaxing for you, stressful for me. All right, so
This is what Gizzard's head looked like.
oh, it was exploding. Yeah, so I wasn't too happy with the credit card company. It's like and it's one of those things too. Like 20 minutes into being on hold and listening to the music, you're like, I should just hang up. And then you're like, well, I've already invested 20 minutes. Maybe I should just be patient. 50 minutes.
I'm
I was going to say, it's kind of like when you call the internet company and your internet's down and they keep telling you that you can go to the website to see all your data and everything.
You need to go to the website and type in your password.
Bullshit.
Horseshit. What I do in situations like that is I sit in my office and I just hit the button so it's on speaker and I just go about my business.
Yeah, the thing is like I had some business to discuss with the credit card company, and so you're sitting there and you can't really go about your business because you're trying to collect your thoughts so that you can speak and so you know what you're going to say to them when they actually do pick up the phone. So you're kind of sitting there going, I'm ready. Anytime now.
No doubt.
So anyway, I don't know. Maybe I should have come in to tonight's show like 45 minutes early, so I could have figured out everything was fuckered. I did an audio test. There were a few people that showed up to help me with an audio test yesterday, and I thought that I had everything nailed out, and then I don't know, best laid plans of mice and men, I suppose.
And then the next day happened.
Shout out to Adore E-Liquid, and look at that drip tip. Ooh, everybody's rocking purple mods. What do you got going in it? I got a strawberry submission.
I'm trying to. Me and Life are on like the same track today. Like we cannot speak without talking over the top of each other.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure that's my fault somehow.
Fresh has got the constant yellow box now. I think Fresh, you could like go into Zoom and just tweak it down just a little bit. Because you got the constant yellow box. Or you're spotlighted. Who knows?
Gizzard, did you spotlight me?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even the host. Life is.
How's that? Is that better?
I don't think it matters because you're not. I didn't put you in speaker view. Now you're.
You know what? You know what?
Now there's two of you. There you go.
I can make it break.
Break it. There you go. Bam! Ooh, now I'm highlighted. Now I'm the
There
only
you
one.
go.
Now
Awesome.
oh, it's switching back and forth till it gets to Fresh, and then it's gonna stay on him.
It's got to stay right here. Come back where you belong, yellow box. Come back
Okay.
where you belong.
Let's see if I can bring it back. Oh no, it's working again now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody's like, this is the dumbest show I've ever seen.
Kind of.
Kind of. It's kind of a bad one. It's kind of a stinker. Do we have anything relevant to talk about? Well, I was going to talk about Canadians, poor Canadians.
Go ahead.
Their lack
I'd
of
like to hear what you had to say.
their flavorless maple syrup up there.
It's not flavorless.
It is. It's going to be.
How?
Supposedly.
Supposedly, everybody's using that out of context. If I'm looking at the bill.
You know who we need? We need Greg Paschuk
To tell us what's up with the Canadians.
to tell us what's up, because I had a Canadian tell me that it was a flavor ban. They said this is what they'd been fighting the whole time, and that this was a flavor ban.
Well, I read it over, and it looked like they were going to try and limit a few flavors.
Yeah.
Like candied gummy bear, Lucky
Confection.
Charms.
Yeah, anything that could be misconstrued as confection.
Lucky Charms. You might not be able to vape bubble gum, e-liquid.
But they don't say the flavors that they're prohibiting.
Correct. So it could be anything.
Okay, it's one of those left wide open things. So
they got section 2.4 of the bill shows the schedules on it. It prohibited additives. It cannot be. You can't put vitamins in your vapes anymore.
Oh, son of a gun.
Or caffeine.
Or CBDs.
Well, no, it's not mentioned CBD here.
Oh, that's okay.
There's caffeine and vitamins.
Canadians are perfectly fine with CBD.
As long as it comes
In the Schedule 3 of that Section 2.4 states, lists the flavors that cannot be promoted, which I would interpret promoted as advertised for vaping.
Means they
products.
couldn't name it or list it on their bottles.
Yep. And the 5 things that they cannot promote is a confectionery, a dessert, cannabis, soft drink, or energy drink. So if we name those all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're not promoting dessert flavor.
Right.
We're promoting Beard Vape Co. number 5.
How about Poutine? Is that still okay?
Oh, poutine would be fine.
Or is that
Probably in the confectionery. Depends on how you make your prize.
Good point, Life. If there's any sugar in that batter at all, could be considered confectionery.
Yep.
Man, it's confusing. Hopefully it'll pan out to where we know what's going on up there. The thing that disturbs me about it is when they make a rule like that, it goes Canada-wide. Canada is a wide place, you know. It's like this wide.
Don't you know, eh?
Yeah, eh? So their government is just making it a giant thing for everybody. Well,
yeah.
We need a clarification, Canadians.
There is no clarification here. The only clarification is that you can't promote those flavors.
You can
So
still
if we're saying you can't promote those, you can still have them. You just can't promote them.
they're not saying you can't put them in your stuff.
They're not saying any flavors that you cannot put in your stuff. If they were saying you cannot have vanilla swirl in an e-liquid, they would list a flavor vanilla swirl in an e-liquid. If they had a list of flavors that could not be included in vaping products, then they would have to have a list of flavors that you could not have. It's saying these cannot be promoted in its broad terms of a confectionery. So, Pancake Man, you're out. Sorry. You
Well,
got to name it something different.
I like the way that Life is reading it. So
I think everybody likes the way Life is reading it.
Hell
We don't
yeah.
know we don't know if he's reading it right yet though,
yeah.
or not.
Well, he sounds fairly authoritative. So
I'm just reading what it says on their bill. And if they're going by how it's stated on their bill, then you cannot promote those. Just like we cannot promote Joe Camel on a pack of Camel cigarettes. We cannot promote all the wonderful things you can get with Marlboro Miles if you smoke Marlboros. But you can still get those items. You can't promote it.
I see.
It's just how I'm interpreting it.
Cotton candy. So sorry. Oh, yeah. Just wanted to be on the bottom.
I just clicked it for some reason. I don't know. I was gonna click the mute, but
I wonder if I could be on the bottom. Maybe. Maybe not.
I don't think so. I made you host again.
Oh, okay.
Now make me host.
I'm always on top. So yeah, that was kind of the gist of what I was gonna try and figure out, because it's not clear to me what they're doing up there in Canada. It's not clear. It's not.
That I can tell you one thing for sure. It is not provincial. It's me, dude. It is not provincial. That's Canada wide.
Canada, oh Canada. Is that their song? Probably not.
Yeah.
All right.
It'd be excellent to find out from someone who actually helped write this bill, or somebody that's going to put this bill in place, to find out what their interpretation of it is, because you never know. They could pass something and say, "Hey, that's what we meant." That's the way it is.
Do we have any Do we have any Canadians in chat tonight?
I'm sure we do.
Who's Canadian out there? Kenny B, you're not a Canadian.
He's all about that maple life. What are you talking about?
Leave her for prime minister? You don't want that. No. You don't want that.
Take the job, Leafy. You'll have free health care for life.
Yeah. But there's a long line in front of you of people all getting free health care.
Russell Babe says yes, he's Canadian.
All right.
And he's saying that Life had it. So it's just a ban on names.
Well, that makes me feel slightly better.
Well, it goes back to what I said earlier. I know we talked about this months ago, saying we should just go with the TP numbers. Like down here in the United States, you have to submit all your labels and that information to the FDA, and they give you a TP number, and you can go in and say, "Hey, I need TP 003546 and 3 milligram."
Wow, that sounds convenient.
Boom! Here you go.
Well, I mean, Canadians can now receive e-liquid that has nicotine in it from out of the country, so that's a good thing.
All right. Yeah, I mean, when you read that thing, most of it sounded like they were taking a big step in the right direction, except for the flavor part. So maybe it's not going to be as bad as we initially thought.
Well, Roland Cromer, I will be your prime minister. Just don't expect me to do much. I'll be out in Vancouver, eh? See you
It's
boys
a
later.
Shorter commute for Fresh.
That's right. I'll have that.
fishing.
I'll have that. The Prime Minister's mansion in Vancouver, and I'll just be like trolling the streets for all those Canadian models. Like, why don't you come on up to the PM's mansion, huh? Why don't you just come on up?
I'll be fishing in Ontario for the next 3 months.
Yep. Sure, bring your reefer.
If you
It's
need
okay.
to get a hold of me, eh?
How many vacations a year is the Canadian Prime Minister allowed to take? Like, I firmly believe the Canadians can just kind of run themselves.
Is golf considered a holiday?
It's not down here, obviously.
Yeah, no. It's not a vacation if you're golfing.
Hey boys, I'm gonna be out in Tofino learning to surf. I'll see you guys later, eh?
I got elephants. We're gonna have to deal with.
Hey, that's the least of my worries. That's in your house.
Not anymore, Russell Vapes. That was part of that bill too, is you guys are allowed to import nicotine products now.
That's pretty cool.
Coming to Toronto, eh? No, I'm not coming to Toronto. I have a friend's wedding at the end of June. And then I've got that convention out in Bremerton in July. Then I've got Scotland/Iceland in September.
If anybody wants to Patreon a plane ticket to a convention, no problem. Gizzard and I will be there.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to start a GoFundMe for my Scotland vacation, I'd totally be cool with that. Like as I'm looking at Airbnb, like doing the math on how much it's going to cost the stage place, I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, it doesn't look that bad until you go in and you look at the VAT, their vacancy tax that they have in Britain. It's like, holy fuck.
But you get that VAT back.
Do you get the VAT back?
Yeah, because you don't live there. The same thing in Ireland. You save all your receipts, and before you leave, you turn in that VAT, and they pay you that VAT tax back if you were charged. And most places don't charge you the VAT if you are not from there. They'll ask.
I need to ask then, because Airbnb sure as shit charging me VAT.
Wow. Lifa, we should ask Lifa about the rules all the time.
I know, right?
Jeez, he knows shit.
I just know about going to Ireland.
I know you can take up to 8 ounces of e-liquid into Iceland.
Nice.
Or a carton of smokes, one of the two.
How much Scotch whiskey can you bring back legally?
Would you like me to get you a bottle of Scotch whiskey while I'm over there, Gizzards, too? From a distillery?
Bottles.
From a distillery?
No, I'm not going to ask for that just because it's a pain.
I'm sure they have it set up at the distilleries because of these tourists coming through, where I could be like, hey, ship it to this address.
Probably, yeah. No.
How much is that going to cost me? $200? Never mind. Throw that shit against the wall.
Just make sure it's not a brand that he can walk into a liquor store in Minneapolis to get.
Right. We have.
Oh no, we're going some obscure fucking places. Let me tell you. We don't stay on the beaten track when we go visit places.
But we do need a GoFundMe for Fresh to raise funds to get a kilt.
Oh, dude, I'm getting a kilt.
Are you?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm getting my my clan kilt while I'm there.
Did you know that you have to order like 45 yards of material?
It's
Do you?
9 yards.
Is it 9
9
yards? The whole 9
9
yards?
yards. That's where they get the whole 9 yards. Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be fantastic though.
9 yards. 9 yards of really good wool.
Yeah, but it'd be cheap as shit over there if you find the place that makes it.
Yeah. I'd expect I'd expect to pay about 160, 180.
I was planning on 200.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
I checked into them when I was over there, and it seemed like too much.
So what you do is you lay down on the edge of it, you pull it a little bit over your hip, and then you just roll.
No, it's not 9. It's not 9 years around. It's for the proper number of pleats
Yeah, it's all
in the
pleated.
kilt. You need 9 yards because what you're doing is you're making all those pleats, and each pleat is sewn. So that's where the 9 years come from.
Right on my hip, and I just roll.
Yeah. Toga.
So Fresh, I'm curious, what does your plaid look like?
Let me pull that up for you, Gizzard Stew. It's ugly, but it's
ugly, he says.
It's ugly, but it's awesome.
Is it brown with orange in it?
No.
I'm just expecting like some Cleveland Browns type.
Oh man.
Type tartan.
I'd change clans.
Or it's Christmas colors.
Oh, there it is. Strawberry submission, everybody. I misplaced it.
Actually, it doesn't look too bad today. I wonder why I thought it was ugly.
It's because it when you clicked on the link, it said Laurel.
There you go.
Nice.
Armstrong.
Yep.
That is good.
The Borderland Raider Armstrongs. We were the guys going over and burning the English's villages down and shit and raiding them, and then raiding other Scotsmen. Borderland Raiders.
I got 6 more days on this, then I can vape it.
I think I'd rather have a shillelagh. If you find a good shillelagh, you go, oh, that one has Gizzard's name on it.
see if they sell shillelaghs around. I'm sure they do.
You're like, okay, so the shillelagh, can you put this titanium spork into the bottom of it?
I've already got spats. I just need the dirk.
Man, you're gonna love Scotland though. That was a pretty place.
Oh yeah.
While you're there, you got to go to the Isle of Skye.
We're not going to Skye.
Oh.
Skye is one giant tourist trap now, Gizzards too.
Oh well, I went there in the '90s. It was still okay.
Yeah. No, we're doing Isle of Harris and Isle of Mull.
Okay.
At least that's the master plan right now.
Well, any of those isles, they'll be similar.
Yeah.
They had just recently built a bridge to Skye. That's probably why it turned into a tourist trap.
They got to pay for it somehow.
Well,
Do they have a mall there?
No.
When I went, they didn't.
Call it Sky Mall.
Sky Mall. Knee
That's where it's
slapper.
from. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the trip. Obviously, anytime you get a vacation, you're like, hell yeah, I needed that.
When are you going on that?
September.
Oh,
Beginning of September through middle of September. I'll be gone a couple weeks.
Sweet.
We need to record some shows beforehand so I can schedule them and put up a live chat and just have LIFA push the video, and people will never know. They'll never be the wiser.
That'd be fun.
I just need your square with programmed answers of you running back to your bedroom and back and you grabbing flavors off of your shelf there and mixing it up, and we'll just say that Fresh is a little occupied. He's working on a masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like the Wi-Fi is going to be better than it was in Iceland, so there is that. At least in some of the places we're going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
Good old Scotland.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast, and then we got to figure out what we're doing next.
So September should be decent weather too.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
Should be good. We went in the spring when I went.
Was it cloudy and rainy part of the time, Gizzards too?
Yeah, I mean, it rained a few days, but we hit it pretty nice where it wasn't, you know. I know that we had a rainy day on Sky. Yeah, we probably hit, we were there 2 weeks, so we probably hit 4 or 5 rainy days. I don't know. I don't think we cared.
No.
We were going for it even when it was raining, so.
We were lucky when we went to Ireland. It was, no rain the entire time. It started raining as we boarded the plane and
Wow,
come back. It was great, especially since we drove everywhere.
that is
Yeah.
lucky.
We arrived in Dublin and then went around the bottom of the peninsula and back up in the car.
Hell yeah. Hell
Driving
yeah.
on the wrong side of the car and the wrong side of the road.
Yep. We're gonna be doing a little bit of that. It sounds like the places we're going, it's gonna be a lot of single track though. So it won't make that big of a difference.
If you
Yeah.
run into
Now,
another, if you run into another car, you just got to pull over.
Yeah, one of you just pulls over.
So now, Fresh, I know you're in the planning stages, and I just want to let you know, do not get a manual transmission there.
No.
Because you think I can drive a stick. And
Not
then
left-handed, I
when you
can't.
get over there, you got left-handed, and everything's just not the right way.
Right.
Because you know your pattern well over here. The pattern over there is the same, but it's the wrong hand. And your hand coordination isn't that great.
Yeah.
Grinding them gears, son.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
And then I'll get a thing of sticky notes. Put one on the steering wheel and one over on the dashboard that says "Stay to the left, asshole."
Yep.
And it's weird because when you're driving, you want to look to your left anyways to make sure that you're like you would normally do to make sure you're centered over here, except it's easier to see that on the left side of the car here, but you have to go across and you're like, okay, these roads are not that wide. There's no shoulder there. It just drops off.
Wish me luck.
Yeah. I'm going by feel.
Man, you're being a little
So, do we have another topic besides Scotland and Canada?
I was doing awkward pause.
Awkward pause? Crickets?
Well,
Q-hash.
that was my main topic, and like I said, I had kind of halfway planned on having a special guest that couldn't make it tonight, so I don't have a lot planned. You guys, you can talk about whatever you like. I don't know what else you want to talk about.
Is there any questions out in chat? That's always a good thing to go to.
Yeah, if you've ever had a question that's just eating at you, now would be a good time.
Yeah. Like if you want
I can start
grab
asking
something from his background and show you what it is. People like doing that for some reason. They like knowing what you got in your background.
You want to go to Southwest Germany?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, he wants to go to the Bavaria. He wants to go to Bavaria in Austria.
Nice.
There's plenty of tours to do it, Rufinis. Plenty of tours that'll do like 8 countries in a week.
Get some good pretzels there.
I mean, we could do this question. Lifa, which of your scars has the best story behind it?
I have one on my ankle. It looks like 5 lines, kind of like a music scale. The junior high pool has a under the water observation little holes. I don't know why they're there, but you have to go down a flight of stairs and over past all the chlorinizers and whatever, and then up another flight of stairs, and then there's the thing. Well, I was coming back down, and of course your feet are wet because you went out there because of it. And it slipped on there, slipped all the way down to the bottom of the steps where the handrail connects with the concrete floor, and that metal charred into it. It's right on the side where the bone sticks out of your ankle. That was fun.
And Fresh, same question. Of your many scars, which one has the best story?
I've got a little one on my knee where I got hit by a truck.
Is that the best one?
That's just a great story to tell people.
That was recent too.
Yeah, like what's that scar on your knee from? Oh, I got hit by a truck.
Well, I got a lot of them. I got the motorcycle, but I think the best one was the one on my elbow where I fractured my elbow. Maybe.
Wasn't it sticking out too?
Yeah, compound chipped off the bottom of it. But that was on a bicycle.
Vape Ross Vape is asking, what are your favorite podcasts? For mine, it's any of the Smodco podcasts. And that's the Kevin Smith, Scott Mosier podcasts. Any of those I can listen to anytime.
I like the Jason Ellis show and Ellistronics, his two shows that he has. I don't know what it is about him, but he cracks me the fuck up.
Nice.
How about you guys, Stu? What's your favorite podcast?
Joe Rogan, probably.
Joe Rogan podcast?
Yeah. I mean, it depends from week to week, but he's had some awesome ones.
The Stone Cold podcast.
He's had some awesome ones.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
We could do this question. To Fresh, if magic was real, what spell would you try to learn first?
Oh, I know me. It would be the ones where I could control somebody. I would totally have that spell. Like, you're bugging me.
The Puppet Master spell.
Yeah.
How about you, Life? Anything come to mind?
Yeah, the one where you can cut the woman in half. So then you could scoot them apart, and one section can go to one room, and then the other can go with you to another room.
Okay.
There's a whole glitch there. I seen a whole glitch happen across. Because that brings up the question of like the other question: if you were going to fall in love with a mermaid, would you fall in love with one that had a fish tail or human legs, and the opposite is on the top half?
Oh man,
Which one's easier to fuck?
I think I'd rather have the one with the human on a fish tail. I don't want a fish head.
Because that's how Gizzard likes his tail.
Yeah, fish tail. Man. The magical thing, what spell would I cast the first? I would probably...
You're a puppet master too. I can see it in your heart.
Well, it's sort of like that. I think it would be neat if you could just point your wand and mute people in real life. Oop. You're muted.
See, yes, you could just go to the convention and just be like, "That's awesome. Thank you."
You're muted.
You just can mute somebody.
Yeah, either that or make them shake their head yes, and then you could ask them questions. Hi, you mind if I have that? You mind if I have that mod there? Thank you.
Wait,
That's
where are you
awesome.
going? That's awesome. Bones the Skater said he would do flying right away.
Flying.
Here's another good question. Fresh. Will you eat food past its expiration date if it still looks good and smells okay?
Yes.
Lifa?
Yes.
I will,
Expiration dates are suggestions, Gizzards do.
I will too,
Yes.
but my wife won't.
See, that's the thing.
Throw it out.
Like I work in a medical field. I work in the medical field, and they have the nerve to put expiration dates on like bandages,
Right.
sealed bandages. How the fuck is that going to expire?
Yep.
Like if the package was bulging or something like that, then you'd be like, okay, maybe that's probably not any good. But it's just a sterile bandage that's sealed.
Right. Cryovac gauze should probably last forever.
Exactly.
What am I vaping on? Bobby Wayne, I'm vaping on not from concentrate. Adore You liquid.
Adore.
Saturation station once, never ending spools of wire spell.
Mm-hmm.
It's on this cool mod that I had made.
Oh yeah, let's.
Mods by Nazi.
There we go.
Powder coated and then laser etched.
Let's see that thing again.
See?
Now that you're
It's
paying.
got Purple Army.
Purple Army.
This camera doesn't do it justice. It's a nice dark purple. And then
Cool.
on the battery door, I have my logo. It's a
Like
nice clean dual 2700 parallel. And I vaped on this all day yesterday. Primarily just to see how long the batteries would last. And I put batteries in at noon yesterday and I changed them today at 3 in the afternoon.
15 hours, not bad.
Oh, it's nice.
And no potentiometer.
No potentiometer. It's straight parallel.
Cool.
Unregulated.
I like the
It's got,
looks of
there's
it.
there's MOSFETs in there, but and then for let's see here, you see down at the bottom there's a on-off switch inside.
Mhm.
So it's nice. The 510 is recessed, so everything's gonna be flush on it.
Cool.
It's great. They have it's really good. This setup here with the different colors, the etching on all three sides, and the on-off switch inside was $135.
It's
Not
too
bad.
Not bad at all.
I want you to expand on telling us about the laser etching. It's not a sticker.
No, it's not a sticker.
Okay.
As let's see if we can get a little. Okay, it's easier to see here on the Leaf of Vapes because you can sell the different capacity of, the etching there versus, and that green is transparent green, so you're actually seeing the etching of the box before you powder coated it.
So has it got a clear coat over that then?
No, because you can run your finger right along the etching.
And you can feel it.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So are you happy with the job that they did?
Yeah, I was really happy, especially since, let me get that. Especially since the Leap of Vapes part, I sent this logo over, and it was that color. It wasn't black and white, and he was able to turn that into just positive, negative etch. And kind of comparison, it is about the same size.
Cool.
So it's not that big. This is like 2 inches wide. So it's a tight design, and he did a really good job. It was pretty quick. Once my order was put in on a Tuesday, I got it the following Wednesday.
Did you have to pay for the whole thing up front?
Yep.
Okay.
$135.
And they're
And
asking.
he sent pictures during the process. Once you got the initial etch on it, he sent a picture. He's like, it's still got some cleanup to do because of protective paper and stuff like that, but it was all good.
They're asking for you to tell who made it once again.
It's Mods by Nazi, and Nazi is spelled Nasy, and he does put that mark, his trademark, on every mod. But he does also have a thing where he can do the entire battery door as a full color. Let me try to pull that up over here, and I'll just share that screen. All right. And some of the stuff that he's done are just a little out there. Okay, so for example, here is Monty did 3D or full color dual 18660 or 18650 squonker. You're seeing me, right?
Yep.
You're seeing this? Okay. So it's a Rick and, or excuse me, it's not a Rick and Morty, but it's I forget which anime that is. But that's one of them. He does a lot of waffles on this page too. Here's some of the three full color prints that you can do.
And then that must be a different process. Those are not etched,
Yeah,
right?
that is a different process, and it is $35 extra on that. But for full color, let me see if I can see another picture of it. He does have some close-ups. He did a lot of waffles that weekend. Yep.
Waffle being that he's got a mod that's already finished and he's trying to get rid
No. What he does is he does a waffle for a gift certificate for the site.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So here's a crow one that he did.
I see.
And that's just his etching. Let's see here. Here's one that he just did a picture, took a picture from a person of their dogs and put it on there.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, they're really nice. Like, here's a closer picture of that one.
So he has a website, or you have to order through Facebook?
Nope, you order through his website. It's Mods by Nazi, and it's really straightforward. He's got powder coat, the powder coat color swatches on the side. Also, if you take the name of the powder coat and you Google the name of the powder coat followed by powder coat, it will come up with who sells it, and usually those retailers will show you applications of those different colors on like body parts. A big thing for people of powder coat right now is like the Yeti mugs or the Yeti mugs. So
cool.
Really cool.
I like the looks
Yeah.
of it.
I really like the shiny powder coated versus the full color on the side. Otherwise I would have done my logo on full color, but it kind of looks rough. It's not like glossy on those full color ones.
Okay.
Also a good person to check out was Vaping with Vic. He has one, and he actually has a review of one that he received. It's like a Doctor Who styled.
Cool. And are those Hammond boxes? Or similar?
They may be a Hammond, but they don't have the Hammond lean.
Well, that's good.
So, and he has like triple series out there. He can make basically whatever he can fit in the box. He's got a lot of options. He's got DNA 250Cs over there. I think the beginning price is like $300.
I've always wanted like a SPORKLyFE box, maybe. Something.
Yeah. And your logo would be perfect for him to etch because it's that clip art.
It would look good. It would look good on black with silver etching.
Yep.
Be pretty cool.
It'd be good. Should we let Fresh set up his show?
I don't care.
You should.
It's almost 7:40.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'll
Oh, damn. No.
I'll sign out. I'll leave this room. Come and sign into the account and kill your show in the middle of it.
What are you saying? We should do an outro?
Yeah,
all right.
Go on over to the Pink Pussy list and support all those people that are over there. And yeah, come see Fresh's show. We'll be over there too.
Okay.
Come hang out with me and Giz and Lifa and Addie and Mike Vapes.
Mike Vapes.
Mike Vapes in the house.
Mike Vapes is coming. That'll be much more interesting than this sad little show that we had, but we tried. I want to thank everyone that did stick it out for 12 minutes before we started tonight. I appreciate that. And, you know, shit happens sometimes, I guess. Right?
Yeah. Mike
Okay.
Vapes is in the chat.
Here he is. Mike Vapes in the chat.
Yeah, Mike.
Mike Vapes.
All right. Get off your butts and vape.
Bye.
Bye.
Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape. Get off your butts and vape.
Already sent that to Mike.
Get off your butts and vape.
All right. We're going to go show you